Hello there, beautiful Taurus energies. Welcome to my Tarot Nook. Happy New Year. I hope all is well and good with you. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is going to be a very general, whatever comes out reading. All right, no predetermined questions. We'll just let the cards speak their piece and I'll deliver the messages to you. If you are new to the channel, welcome. I hope you enjoy this reading and find it useful for you. Everybody, returning subscribers and viewers, welcome back. Sincerely appreciate your support of this channel. If you like tarot, consider subscribing if you have not done so yet. Also hit that notification bell. I do post weekly on here. And yeah, so that's what's going on with this channel. You can always check the playlists that I've done so far, and also you're always invited to participate in the comments. So if you have anything you'd like to say, if you have any questions for me that is not available in the description box, you are more than welcome to ask those questions, okay? So let's see the cards that want to show up here for you. We have regret here in terms of your soul path and journey in general. I know that I cannot change the past, so we are dealing with a regret. This energy could be shared between you and somebody that you care about in any capacity, relationship-wise, family, friends, or maybe perhaps something that could have put you in a place where you had to make a certain tough decision that you may regret. But we also have abundance on the way here for you. There's a lot of positivity here. You are certainly limitless, okay? And you can manifest whatever it is that you want. So we can manifest solutions to our problems, answers to our desires, fulfilling any kind of regret or remorse we have going on. I keep trying to move this out of the way, keep showing. So, but you've got that power in you to do so. So let's see what other message from the universe is here for you. Now I'm going to go ahead and do this oracles. I'll pull some tarot for you for your main reading, and then I'm going to close out with some additional oracles and self-love, self-healing messages. If you're wondering why I wear this stuff, I'm bundled up this time only because I'm cold, but I like this layout. I actually had to cut it through because my cats, they scratch all up and down my arms sometimes. Very light scratches, but everything shows on the camera, so I try to kind of save you guys from seeing how much love my cats provide. It's in my way. All right, so we have, you are very close to achieving your goal with the gibbous moon here. I don't know what that means, but it's a phase that comes, I feel like, after the full moon and the new moon. So you know, there's something here that you're very close to achieving. Something here is going to manifest or materialize for you. Whatever it is that you're wanting to improve or enhance or understand, you will have an outcome for it very soon. And look at that. Expect a very powerful change here, new moon eclipse, okay? So super powerful things coming through for you. Regrets, they don't have to be a thing of the past, but like I said, if somebody owes you something and they're regretting a current outcome or current status, there could be work coming that way. And we are acknowledging that we cannot change the past. We can only work on the present to fix the forward future. All right, so let's see what is here for you in tarot. And then we'll go ahead and do some oracle readings. So this is a very general reading for you, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs. Whatever the messages are, just take what resonates for you. Let go of the rest. Return to the universe to sort it out, okay? So we have the Four of Wands is in the reverse. We also have the Eight of Swords. All right, so let's go ahead and check in with all these cards. Ooh, we also have the Devil in reverse. Magician. Wow, what a interesting reading. All right, we also have the World in reverse. And because I am a super weird person, let me go ahead and sort all this out really quick. Make sure it's not crooked and nothing is stiff for you. All right, hoping it's not as crooked as it seemed to be earlier. Okay, so with the World in reversed, Earth sign energy, it feels like something significant has kind of not worked out the way you were hoping, did not materialize the way you were wanting it to. Could be a relationship where something you thought would last forever, for example, or something was just never going to be a problem, or somebody was just not going to let you down, or just a dream that you've been nurturing here and it just has not worked out. It hasn't, you know, come to fruition just yet. It does feel like there could be desire for some sort of closure. Okay, somebody is feeling like the world isn't quite in harmony. Okay, with their desires right now. Something's just feeling off balance for you. And you haven't necessarily gotten the closure that you were looking for, or there could be just some, it could be at the end of some journey here, ending something, and it just feels like the ending is like not fully done. Okay, obviously like a closure. So something keeps getting stalled, or just the goalpost keeps shifting, something keeps changing. I feel like, you know, your heart knows when something is truly over, even if your mind is resisting it, and you could be kind of dealing with something like that right now. I am doing a reading for you, so I am going to tap into anything that shows up. Life, love, family, career, doesn't matter. I'm not here to make you feel good about how somebody else is feeling. If that wants to show up, I will let you know. Just putting it out there. I know sometimes people get really upset. That's not how I'm feeling. That's how the other person's supposed to feel. Okay, I don't know what to say if you feel like that. Maybe this is not the right reading. I don't know. But just putting it out there. I do get like a lot of snippy comments sometimes. I'm like, what the heck? Like, if you don't like the reading, just go to another channel. It's fine. It's like YouTube. There's millions of us out there. So just keep that in mind, that you're battling with something here. You know, maybe coming to terms with it, allowing yourself to process. You could still be like in a grieving process as well through something ending for you. So that's playing out a little bit. The Four of Wands in the reverse, Aries, romance energy, Aries, Venus, basically. You could be kind of, again, your heart could be longing for something here, a sense of connection or something, commitment of some sort. And it's just that there's some sort of a discord right now, something, maybe there was supposed to be some sort of a happy celebration or happy, you know, come together sort of like a event, and instead there has been either something that's been delayed, canceled, or an absence, and wherever something is supposed to be happy, you know, you're meant to be happy, there's like a little sadness right now taking place. Could be could be due to a very unstable energy, or somebody here that is very flighty and dodgy, so they lack commitment. And it could also be that you're not getting the support, okay, that's necessary to kind of get things going. Could be some argument here with somebody that you really care about, really, and maybe that, again, that safe haven, that comfort zone, that thing that you thought would be there forever and ever and ever, is just not, and it's just leaving a sense of devastation right now for you. You know, it does feel like also, the card is kind of trying to say, hey, you know, let's kind of heal the problems, like maybe the desire to resolve the issues is there. You know, this is something or somebody that you really care about deeply. You don't want to necessarily have this thing or experience be the end right now. And you're hoping for like some sort of a fresh start. Okay, so there could be like a create a new place, a space, a mental space for you, where you can kind of go quietly and think about some things and just kind of work out what the heart wants and what the heart feels, so that you can be more at peace. And then if you're able to communicate that, it feels like it could be a positive step forward for you, okay, so that you can get that closure, by the way, okay. You may not get the answers you're looking for, but you may be able to get the full closure you need here. Eight of Swords, Gemini energy, Eight of Swords in the reverse. Also something that's kind of like lacking in growth, okay? Something is just not moving. It's at a standstill. There could be a shift in perspective, you know, eye-opening experiences, something that you may not have been paying attention to, or you may have kind of like taken for granted, like you did not anticipate you would have to worry about, could have like caused some sort of a letdown or caused some sort of betrayal. Okay, it does feel like there could be deep confusion right now, trying to get over something that's been very like deceptive. You might be feeling trapped also with your thoughts, and the fears based on the lies or the truths that are being shared. But there could be like lies about others, like somebody could have lied to you about somebody else, and there's just like a lot going on. And it does feel like a lot of you, you might be feeling like you're kind of tied down, being strung along, okay, but it does feel like your heart's beginning to see past this illusion right now. You're starting to wake up to it. And that you could kind of have been your own mental kind of block for your own self. Like, again, it doesn't necessarily have to be like in a negative way, but you could have been in denial. You could have been in something. Look at these three reversals already. Something that's not stable, a commitment that may have been fraudulent or lie or full of lies and deceit. Could have been someone very close to you, engaged in activities or something that hasn't been honest or faithful to you, or the connection or the situation overall that you're going through, okay? So it's not an easy to deal with card. I don't feel so. It does feel like some of you, it's time to break away from like imposed limitations, or limitations that have been like the limitations you had put to yourself, or limitations that somebody else has put on you. It's not to say if somebody has cheated, go break the limitations and go cheat. No, but now that you're seeing things for what and who they are, it's time to kind of, say, hey, I gotta buck up here, and I gotta put my my big shoes on, big boy shoes, big girl shoes on, and go out there and make it happen. Like I can't just keep turning a blind eye anymore. Okay, so someone close to you here could have like restricted you a little bit here, restricted, like also really kind of could have been a little manipulative and making you believe that they're the opposite, or they would do the opposite. They would never do something, and they were the actual opposite of what they're saying. So it's trying to see through the lies here, gain some clarity, okay, and navigate out of this problem for your own well-being here, okay? So the Knight of Pentacles, okay, so this is a Taurus energy, earth sign. There's a desire here to approach something with dedication. Also, there's room for things to improve, and for things to happen in a very fast and quick way, very direct way, where stability, structure, balance, anything that you're looking for or needing, you're gonna have some sort of direction. Somebody could be very reluctant here, trying to give you that information, or trying to be honest, or trying to because it could be like they're also going to be exposing themselves. All right, but there's going to be here success. Okay, so you're going to discover something that's going to really put you in the path that you need to be on, and it's going to bring about like an awareness after a very emotional storm. Okay, so there's somebody here that wants to stand by you. All right, there's somebody here that's ready to guide, protect you, guard you, save you. Okay, this is from like an emotional standpoint. There's somebody in the picture here that really is feeling for you at this time. Okay, and that this is a kind reminder also that not everything is going to be chaotic. Now, this is not going to be somebody that you ready to sweep you off your feet, but they're going to be with like dynamic gifts and grand gestures. They might not be that kind of person, but what they do bring is they're going to be very consistent, very present in your life. All right, and they want to heal your heart. There's somebody here really loves or cares for you deeply, Taurus, and I feel like this is an energy that's going to bring forward the beautiful things that you can feel like you can have and trust and rely on in love, or in a meaningful relationship for you. It's going to make whatever's happened in the past, whatever you're waking up to in terms of pain, struggles, but like when it leads to betrayal of the past person, somebody here is going to be coming through that's going to make everything right. Okay, so the Page of Wands, there's a spark here in your heart. You're awakening to something. Could be some sort of, again, this new energy that's starting to come through, or it could just be that you're excited about new beginnings. You're going to be optimistic. You're going to have you don't want to live in regrets anymore. Okay, so there's a powerful shift happening regardless. But I feel like a lot of you're learning to guard your heart, guard your feelings a little more. As much as something could be exciting or thrilling, you're still very hurt. You're still very guarded. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't personally know if it's the same energy that wants to come back. I don't know what they're thinking, but whatever it is that's going to be entering your life is going to be better. It's going to make things better. Okay. There's also a card. This is also a card that speaks of courage. Okay. Of speaking up from the heart, from where you're coming up, where you're coming from. All right. And there's a sense of like newness here, like a fresh energy. Something here where, some of you, it could be just like also almost worth taking a little bit of a risk with that tender, soft heart of yours, and how you're feeling, especially during this phase of also recovering from an experience here that did not leave you necessarily feeling your best. Okay, so there's just that, it's time to kind of like break free. Feels like, you're ready to kind of break free from the burdens that are kind of pulling you in a different direction. But there's somebody that's going to come through and also help with that. So whether talking, listening, approaching you romantically, whatever it is. But I mean, not everything is perfect. So there's it's just somebody that's been keeping an eye on you. I feel like they want to communicate how they feel towards you. So the Devil in the reverse, good card to have, I think, in the reverse. Capricorn energy, time to release toxic relationships, okay? So I feel like you're shedding, you're breaking away from the chains that once held your heart in a very kind of trapped way. Somebody really broke your heart here or crushed you, like in terms of like a relationship. Really, you know, they couldn't have been more. The betrayal was deep. It was deep. And so I feel like it's time to break away from these issues. Some of you are still kind of stuck on this person's energy for some reason, but it is what it is. There's a message of emotionally liberating yourself, all right, and being the strong Taurus that you can be and walking away from the things that no longer serve you. And it's a moment of realizing how much you value yourself or how much you're important to you. So you have to recognize here what your heart deserves is better and more important to achieve those things for your own happiness and to kind of stay stuck in this darkness. Okay, yes, there's no closure, but yes, there's also an opportunity to enter the light. All right, so you're going to be reclaiming your power, you're going to reclaim your light, things are going to get back on track for you. It's a great card to have, I feel like. Okay, so the world in reverse, okay, the devil in reverse, the four of wands in the reverse, the eight of wands in the reverse. It's a lot of turning points here taking place. A lot of things are kind of realigning. From, if you think of it from the outside, doors are closing and things are opening and things are revolving for a very big reason. It's time to make room for change. Okay, and I feel like you're releasing, you know, if you haven't, you're going to be releasing the past burdens, stuff that did not work out here, whatever broken promises of compromise and commitment that did not work out. There's an opportunity for like a brand new beginning here all together that offers you all those things and more. Okay, but it's going to be like a step into like the unknown for some of you. Not for anything outside of just the fact that there's an approach here that's going to be needed to be caught, like with approach with caution. Okay, approach with caution. The magician here, again, this card is here to remind you that everything that you want is within you and is within you to create and is within reach. But it's super important that you're also able to heal so that you can love and you're able to create with positivity. I do feel like for a lot of you, you know, there's a lot of things, there's a lot of still weight on the heart, a lot of feelings of pain and struggle and the desire for positive love experience. But this change, this whole like powerful change that's coming through, that's going to come through very strong and dynamic. It's going to enter your life and you're going to be surprised. And it's all coming from things that you've been wanting to and you've been manifesting anyway. So a transformation, an immense transformation is on the way for you anyway. I feel like for a lot of you, you know, you're coming to a very strong realization and understanding that you're, you know, like how much emotion you've invested in others or in a past situation and how much of that emotional investment you have left in you for something for your own well-being this time though, so that it's not so much for other people but it's also for you. Okay, I feel like somebody also wants to fix something, so it could be you wanting to fix something or somebody that has hurt you is also going to want to fix approach to fix something. But whatever the outcome, it's going to have to be for a positive outcome that serves your happiness. Otherwise, whatever this person is trying to achieve that's going to be self-serving for them, especially if it's the past person that's caused you heartache, then it's not going to work out for their benefit because they're not going to have the best intentions for you and them as a relationship. They're going to be in it for what's in it for them. Okay, so the Chariot, I feel like there's a lot of change coming through, you guys. Very fast moving opportunities here. You're going to overcome a lot of emotional battles. Somebody is really going to be bringing you positivity, influence, and influencing your mind, your heart in the right way. I do feel like you're steering yourself towards healing as well and towards love. But, you know, whatever here is coming through is going to be victorious, okay? It's going to be achieved through you assuring that you are happy and victorious. So again, we're going to let go of the regrets. We were talking about this earlier. We have a lot of abundance. We were laughing about the cards. Keep showing. Maybe it wanted to stay persistent for that reason. But this is a Cancer energy, and there's a lot of emotions here in terms of a relationship. So somebody here could also be pushing towards you. There could be two energies, very focused, very stubborn, very driven towards your energy, Taurus, to kind of get you to give them the closure that they're also looking for. So not only it's like you can't let go of a certain energy, or maybe you're not over somebody, you're still dealing with the healing phases of things. But there's two energies, the one from the past and the one from the present, wanting your direction or wanting to know which way you want to go. So I feel like you have a lot here that's playing towards your advantage, honestly. And I feel like, you know, there's an overemphasis here to have stability moving forward for yourself. So luckily these cards are not talking so much about the actual struggles of things. It's talking about closing out things, letting go of toxic energies, focusing on what's good for you, and somebody's going to try to come to your come your way. They may not have all the answers. They may be a little young, a little different, a little immature in some ways. I don't know, or maybe they're not like leveled up in relationships, but the desire to have a level up is here. Okay, the level to commitment of some sort is here. So there's that. Somebody wants answers though, not just you wanting your closure. Somebody else, you know, wants answers from you. So it could be just something could be on its last leg, and they just want that one more time, that one more try, and they're waiting to hear from you about it. Okay, so going out and having fun with friends. Okay, the universe is saying don't lock yourself in, don't lock yourself out. Okay, we have an epiphany here, a discovery of some sort is coming through. I feel like somebody here is digging deep within for answers. They're going to get the answers that they're looking for. Again, you're going to have a sudden realization and insight here of what it is that you need to snap out of and what it is that you need to buckle up with. Okay, so we have a celebration. I mentioned earlier there could be something very successful happening. Something's going to feel very positive outcomes coming through. A conversation. Okay, need to clarify something. Okay, that closure we're talking about. Somebody here may be waiting on you. Expect some phone calls or text messages. But I do feel like some of you might be choosing to stay single. The pain is a little too much right now, so you appreciate the loyalty. You have somebody that really cares about you. You may even engage with this person to a certain degree, but you may have establish some like ground rules or let them know understanding wise that you're still getting over something from the past or you're struggling with healing. Okay, but we are definitely letting go of the old things here. Okay, you're going to honor the cycle you're in. This is the world. This is the world. It's the cycle that we're talking about. There's a cycle here that has completely ran its course, and it's opening the door for something new. All right, we're not going to be anxious anymore. We're not going to be consumed with worries. We're going to make decisions. Okay, you have a lot of guides around you protecting you. If you have actually physical pets with you right now, they could be dealing or sensing your emotions and feelings. So if you're noticing some of your pets are kind of getting a little too close, or they're just kind of hovering over you, they may be trying to kind of, you know, protect you or guard you. Okay, they could sense energy sometimes, especially for some of you that are really struggling with something that was very bad, like you know, like I think like heartbreaking is really a strong word for that right now. Is like the word that I think that matches. All right, so let's see what some angel answers are here for you. Taurus, I do want to say thank you for spending some of your time with me. If you did enjoy the reading, don't forget to like the video. Also, let me know in the comments if you have anything else to add. We have a no for you here. Subscribe and all that if you haven't done so. We also have unlikely, all right, and we have if you believe. All right, so you gotta believe. You have to believe. You are strong. You really are a powerful energy. You are very loved. You are cared for, but people are hurting while you're hurting too, though. So it's not just it's not somebody. If somebody's telling you that they're feeling, they mean it. It's not just like words being said to you here. And we're gonna have some answers as well within the next few months. Lastly, let's go ahead and pull self-love, self-healing message for you. Appreciate you again. If you'd like to let me know you stayed with me till the very end, you can type the word in the comments. Your word is safety for self-love, self-healing. And your message is in the hurricane of life, a strong foundation will keep you safe. I love you all so, so much, Taurus, and I'll see you soon. Bye.